So here you can see that applying that required one of the patches, which is part of this installation. So it's applying that patches also. So we have started at 2 p.m. and now it's almost 5 hours. So we have completed that OS installation 7.8 completely. We have done this standalone grid installation. We have done that 19C Oracle home installation. Then we can use that templates, and then we have created that medium size of database for that OEM installation. And then we have proceed with this, so that database is available means on ASM. So we are using that ASM, and now we have this means OEM 13.4 installation is going on. So I think in a very quick time we have completed all those parts. So we can see here also. So So you can see that all those directories are already configured here. So now we are waiting. Obviously, it's taking some time to install it. So one shot, it's a big software. So it's taking some time to install because that web logic is configured, then everything is configuring that, creating that repository, and after that it will be ready. So that's why it's taking more time and it's utilizing more resources also on the servers.
Anurag sir, I have one question. What is the function of WebLogic here?
WebLogic is purpose of WebLogic is to run that OMS. So the WebLogic server, in top of that, these things are created. So that basic WebLogic functionality is available, and top of that, that application is OMS application is created on that.
Okay, sir. So, sir, after this installation complete, you took time for another session. Means for this, in this session, you tell us out what is the functionality of OEM, or in next session you just.
Yes, the next session, whenever I get the time, I will start that first thing that I will tell you that how we can push that agent on that different servers, or how we can discover that targets like databases, listener, servers, how we can discover it. And then once that discovery part you will complete it, and then you will have proceed with that exploring the different things like creating that different rule set, all those things we are seeing one by one. So this way we can explore entire OEM. So that is part of these sessions, all those connect. So just whenever means like I'm getting time, I will publish these things to join these sessions. If you any reason if you are not able to join it, or in a office meeting or something, just watch on that YouTube channels. So all successive videos is that one by one will be available there for entire things. And that is that because that OEM is a big part. So we can at least build your base, and through after that you will explore yourself. And that link and that username, password and IDs I will publish, and I will share one forms, Google Forms, where you can put your entries. I will create that username and share with separately on the mail to you. That link through how you can connect it, and what is your username and what is your password. Just connected in that DBA Tech group, all those information is coming there. Or if you miss something also, then you will watch on the YouTube channel.
Okay, sir.
And then we can touch in some time in a data card also to explore those things, to show you how you can simply configure the data card system, and what is the benefit of DG and GRL, what is the benefit of other things. So we will continue with this series, and you will take this advantage as much you can.
Hi Anurag.
Right.
While creating this, you mentioned that it is for Node Manager and WebLogic, right? So what's the use of that? So it will also create here Node Manager and services and WebLogic?
WebLogic is that baseline. On top of that, is
Mhm.
getting automatically. Sometime you are facing some issues or something like I want to change my I want to put something logo on that this one OEM front page. So we can go to WebLogic, log in with that username password, and then we will try to change, go to that project, find out that where is the startup page, because it's like you know that IaaS server, you know that Apache.
Yes.
So the Apache is a web servers where we have some putting some HTML file, or we are providing that okay default. If the default file is there, then whenever I type that www.server.com, that default one will run, and that page will be shown. So
Correct. Yeah.
same way, this is the individual in WebLogic, individual project is there. So, Oracle using this things like a web and WebLogic, they have created this OMS, and OMS is a applications which is connected to the database, fetching the information, putting those information in a different way, all those things. But then that is the baseline is, or base things is WebLogic server. So if something goes wrong or something problematic on, and then you can log into the WebLogic server, and that username password you can use is to administration purpose for that fixing those issues on WebLogic.
So how
Okay.
WebLogic is connected with the database?
WebLogic is connected to the database. That is that application is created. An application is using that database. Same way you have that IaaS server, same way that Apache servers. That is one web server is available. Whatever you put there, it will be published. So same way that WebLogic server is there.
Normally in the WebLogic, we create the data source to connect to the database. In this case, any data source like.
Yes, correct. In that that way is connecting to that database. So like if you are knowing that PHP, MySQL, that web pages and all, then you know that the how PHP is connecting with the MySQL, or then that is used that means that storing that information to the MySQL. So whatever the information is coming from that web pages is stored in that MySQL in the background. So same way it's work here. WebLogic is a baseline where that is, and the top of that they have created OMS. So means that in day-to-day basis, you do not require to log into the WebLogic servers. But if any time if you have faced any problems or something is not starting, then you can log into WebLogic servers and you can identify the issues. I will show you that login also, that how that the things
Okay.
are there.
Okay. Thanks.
That is the background. It's a big software, interesting software, and 13.4 is something new things is introduced. Like that some menu options, the performance issues, some menu options were changed. So all those things.
No.
Yeah.
Just a small note, like if suddenly the server goes abrupt shutdown, so again we need to start from the beginning, or?
Yes, that is the challenge, because that you require to clean it repository, because 50% or 20% information is saved in the repository, and again you try to install it, it will be difficult. So you require that to follow some steps, required to search some documents, or in this PDF you require to go to that portion where we can clean the installation first, then proceed again.
So when we will make a communication between this OMS and database, it's already done, or after?
No, it's already done. Is putting those information, creating all.
Okay, yeah, starting with added. So automatically it will take that.
Yeah. So right now that we are using that server and we have that 24/7 support of we are using that high power UPS also, and we in my society that we have 24/7 power supply also. So only that if a power cut is going for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, then my UPS will handle this load. So we will not face any issues. Otherwise, it's a difficult because it's taking time. It's a big software, so it's the first time is configuring all those things is taking time.
Yeah.
It's a 32 GB machine and 8 core CPUs, but still you see that. And it's faster. It's not like it's running slow, it's faster. But it's take time.
So what happened in our event, like we tried to upgrade our OMS from 13.3 to 13.2 to 13.3. So like this way we got stuck somewhere. So we don't like we have previously done another test environment just to check how it's going. So what happened? We didn't update the archeolog location. So what happened? The archeolog is completely full, and so we didn't notice that. So it started and it got stuck somewhere. So after checking all possibilities, the archeolog destination was completely full on the OEM database. So what we have done? We have done the housekeeping over there, and again we have restarted that. Then it went fine.
Okay.
So like the same like happening now. So it got stuck for 1-2 hours. So we don't know what happening.
Yes, it's a challenge because it's a big software and it's also time consuming things. And so it's taking time. But interesting software. So if you have you want to something page quickly or something, it will be helpful also. Previously it was in a different way. So right now that is many improvement. So do not forget to join that this one YouTube channel. This video will available. YouTube Oracle database simple, and that our Telegram group is t.me dba. That is red color. Now it's not possible to put red color because it's I'm just doing something because I can't wait and watch. I can't. So I'm just making something like that. Now it's okay. Somebody is asking to how to download that software. So you can see that here is applying the patch number 2757040 in middleware home. This is the patch number. And this is applying in the BI publisher also. And previously, I don't remember that might be in 12.1 or before, or 13 is starting from 13 is the this BI publisher is also part of that OEM. Before that, we required to separately install this one, BI Publisher. We required to separate software for BI Publisher. We are downloading and we are installing. But right now, that is a part of that this one. That integrated with this OEM software, and that is saying that optional also. If you want to install, is okay. If you don't want, then you can uncheck it. So all means that few person I know that is also means my means two person are also part of my other classes also. But all of you are joining means know me that or you are joining my session first time. Like Sivaram, Ramesh, or Hari, or Girija.
Hi, Anurag.
Yeah, so you are joining first time this or you're
Oh, second time, Anurag.
first which one? Which
2 weeks back, like
passing?
class.
Yeah, that demo is still pending.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And IS, I know that you have, I think, joined in a rank classes also last time. So installation is going on. So somebody wants to say something like, then we have some. So anybody most that you want to share your views, like first time or before also you have joined. Everybody, I think in a relaxed mode only. So now it's moving faster. You are able to see it's 48, but it's saying something configuration problem. But we will see that why it's giving some problem. Repository out of box configuration, showing something. Let me stop it. OEM, okay, that might be, that is problematic because in a database might be we have registered in a different way. Let me check that database where we can take the session. So here that host name we are using OEM, and that in this one is saying that error because of that is not able to connect with this one OEM unlockserver.com because we are using only OEM and unlockserver.com is not part of this one. Either we have to put that complete entry here, or we can add so reflecting that one. Server.com. So now you can see that it's reflecting OEM on workserver.com. So let me see that is a retry button is there or something. You can retry it. Retry it there. So some problem sometime is coming. So do not worry on that. Just try to see that what is the issue. It still is failing, and then you try to fix it. So let me check that why it's failing again. Completed the files move the plugin request out of box failed to form the method. TNS listener does not currently know the SID given on the connected descriptor OEM repository. Okay. So what we will do? We can check that here. Okay. So here also we can modify it and we can make it so here we can wait for that. services is not registered here. Actually, what happened now in the etc host file is OEM unbox server.com is okay, but OEM if we mention in this way, then it will be better for us that, that during this database creation also it will take that name. Okay, I'm using this one with normal music. Let's see that it's moving. Yeah, it's moving now. See that. Okay. Again, it's sometimes moving, but it's giving this connection problem only. That due to this name only, because this is used this one server name and it's coming this way, this stage. Here is saying that invalid login denied, invalid username and password. Since this one password is invalid. Okay, let me connect to that database and change that password again. Let me change that password. I think it's not work because that password we have used at the rate in that the password failed, and that will be not taking. That is the one of the problem. Yeah. Password we have used at the rate, and when is passing at the rate with the password, that will be giving that issues. So let me pause this recording here